In the land of Shuja, where the stars hung low and the savannah stretched endlessly, there was a small village named Kilimani. It was a place where stories were woven like baskets, and songs carried the wisdom of the elders. Among the villagers lived two young souls, Amani and Zuberi, whose hearts would learn the delicate dance of love. The first meeting, Amani was the daughter of a potter, known for her laughter that rang like the bells on the goats' necks. She was curious and playful, often found sketching patterns in the dirt or helping her father shape clay. Zuberi, on the other hand, was the son of a farmer. Quiet and thoughtful, he spent most of his days tending the fields and studying the land's rhythms. They met under the great baobab tree, where the village youth gathered to share stories and play games. Amani was sketching in the dirt when Zuberi noticed her intricate designs. "Your hands create beauty," he said softly, "and yours nurture life," she replied with a smile. From that day, their bond grew, like a sapling reaching for the sun, the rift, and the storm. As their connection deepened, whispers began to spread through the village. Some teased them, saying Zuberi was too quiet for the lively Amani. Others warned Amani that Zuberi's farming dreams were too humble for her creative spirit. Doubts crept into their young hearts. One evening, under the same baobab tree, they quarreled. "You don't understand my dreams, Zuberi," Amani said, her voice trembling, "and you don't see the value in mine," he replied, his eyes filled with hurt. They parted ways, their hearts heavy with misunderstanding. The wisdom of the elders. Amani sought comfort from her grandmother, Mama Halima, a wise woman who often spoke in parables. "Love is like shaping a pot," Mama Halima said, smoothing clay in her hands. "It requires patience and care. If you rush or lose faith, it will crack before it holds water." Zuberi, meanwhile, visited Baba Kwame, the elder who had taught him about farming. "A good harvest comes not from fighting the soil, but from understanding it," Baba Kwame said. "Love, like the land, thrives when nurtured with trust." Their words lingered in Amani and Zuberi's minds, planting seeds of reflection. The reunion. The village held a festival to celebrate the new planting season. Under the glow of lanterns, Amani and Zuberi found themselves once again beneath the baobab tree. "I've missed the sound of your laughter," Zuberi admitted, his voice sincere. "And I've missed the calm you bring to my storms," Amani replied, tears glistening in her eyes. They spoke of their dreams, their fears, and the lessons they had learned. Amani realized Zuberi's farming was as much an art as her pottery, and Zuberi saw that Amani's creativity brought joy and color to the village. A love like the moon and the baobab. Over time, their bond grew stronger. Amani began designing patterns inspired by the crops Zuberi planted, while Zuberi incorporated her artistry into his work, creating rows of flowers that blossomed in harmony with the crops. The villagers began calling them the moon and the baobab. Zuberi, steady and grounding like the ancient tree, and Amani, radiant and ever-changing like the moon. Lessons for the young hearts. Their story became a guiding tale for the village's youth, teaching that love is not about finding someone exactly like you, but about growing together. Here are the lessons they left behind. Patience is key. Just as a pot takes time to form and a crop takes time to grow, love requires patience. Don't rush the process or expect perfection overnight. Celebrate differences. Amani and Zuberi learned to appreciate what made them unique. Differences can complement and strengthen a bond. Communication is vital. Misunderstandings grow in silence. Speak openly about your dreams and fears, and listen with an open heart. Trust the journey. Love, like life, has its seasons. Trust that challenges can lead to growth if both hearts are willing to nurture the bond. Value partnership over perfection. True love is about partnership, not perfection. It's about finding ways to build something beautiful together. A new tradition. Every planting season, the youth of Kilimani gather beneath the baobab tree to share their dreams and strengthen their bonds, inspired by the story of Amani and Zuberi. The tree, once just a meeting place, now stands as a symbol of love's growth, resilience, and harmony. Let the story of Amani and Zuberi remind us all that love, like the moon and the baobab, shines brightest when rooted in understanding and nurtured with care.